Not trying to throw shots at Air Force, but you know, if you join the Air Force, you know, like, you know. Hey, back at it again. How did that meme go? Back at it again with the Vans. No. Damn, Daniel. I don't know. Okay, hey guys, I'm back with another one. So let's see. Today we are gonna go over picking which branch, or how to pick your branch for the military. So there are so many things you want to think of when you're picking a branch. I would consider, you know, what you like to do, be it hobbies, you know, if you have a job right now, what do you like to do? Just think of what job you like to do when you join. Not every branch has the same job or rate, so just do a little bit of research to see what rate you like to do. Like in my case, I think I would really like to do something administrative. So I'm gunning for Navy or Air Force for that particular job. But some people, they might want to be, you know, if you want to be an RN or a nurse, something like that, you might want to be a corpsman, you know, so you could do that in Navy. But you can do like medical stuff in each branch, I believe. But just look into that to see which branch would be better for you. Next, I would consider traveling. Okay, so the Navy has the most bases, so you do have a greater chance of traveling if you join the Navy. Also, the Army, I want to say they get moved around quite a bit. Navy and Army. Marines, you know, Navy, Marines, they kind of go hand in hand with that base. You know, they kind of share bases sometimes. So, and then Air Force, I've heard a few stories of like Air Force people getting, not trapped, but like pretty much they're stuck in the same spot for a few years. So if you want to be, you know, if you want to be out and about traveling, or if you like to, you know, just chill in a certain spot, you might want to consider, you know, Air Force. Some people like to call them Chair Force, but look, Air Force, look, I like the Air Force. I'm not gonna throw no hate the Air Force way. Do you want to be an officer? Officers make bank, you know, so just look at the rate for certain branches of, if you're enlisting, you know, what's the chance of, you know, you might make officer, what's the chance of you converting to officer, if that is a goal of yours. Because officers be making like 6 figures, like, so, you know, if you want to be an officer after enlisting, just consider that. Okay, my biggest thing I think I like to consider is your personality. Like, not everyone is built for the Marines. Like, you know, a Marine is a special type of person, in my opinion. If you're a Marine, kudos. Like, Marines are just, I couldn't even imagine. Again, not trying to throw shots at Air Force, but you know, if you join the Air Force, you know, like, you know, Air Force people will be like, girl, got your Starbucks, huh? Well, let me stop, because there's some Navy people, Army girls, like, I'm not trying to generalize, but I feel like your personality definitely takes into account. Okay, so now let's talk about uniforms. So, uniforms. Can you imagine yourself wearing that uniform for, 4 to 5 years? Shoot, some people want to do 20. Can you see yourself in that uniform for 20 years? And maybe this is just me, but I definitely, I looked at uniforms to see which one I liked, because yeah, you're going to be wearing that for some time, for quite some time. I really like the Air Force. Is it battle dress? I want to say it's battle dress. I like the Air Force camouflage. I like the design, the pattern, The Navy, theirs is really nice. I miss the blues. Now they're like green, which is so confusing because I swear, like Army, Navy, and Air Force, all their uniforms are like a little bit similar. So it's a little confusing sometimes. But let's talk about Marines, bro. Marines have literally the best, the cleanest. They have the cleanest uniform. The dress whites or whatever they call them, but whew, you see a Marine man in with the. Sir, are you looking for a wife? I don't cook, but I clean. Are you looking for a wife? Like, Marines have the best uniforms. Let's talk about PT. Whichever branch you decide, all the branches have like a different type of PT standard. Navy and Air Force, more relaxed. Army and Marines, you're gonna be sweating bullets, bruh. So look at PT standards. You can always get better at PT, so maybe this one's a little bit of a light, give or take situation. But I did consider, which branch based on PT standards. So yes, think about PT. Are you gonna be running those 3 miles, Marines? 3 miles? Listen here, Chief, Petty Officer, oh, Sergeant. Marines have sergeants? No, Marines have like the same thing Navy has, right? Damn. Listen here, you got me fucked up. You got me messed up, Chief. 3 miles? You want me to run 3 miles? Nah, I'm joking. Let me stop, because boot camp, literally you gonna be running like that in boot camp. So exaggerate, but think about PT. Some branches have to do pull-ups. Okay, and also you want to think about swimming. Navy, Coast Guard, Marines have swim quals. So someone told me Army got a swim qual as well. I don't know how true that statement is, but because like Army, I guess Army people would need to know how to swim. If you going overseas to fight battles and stuff, or wars, or not wars. Let me knock on some wood. But I feel like every branch should have a swim qual. Air Force, everyone should have a swim test, because I just feel like everyone should have a swim test. But right now, only 2 or 3 branches got a swim test right now. So think about that. I just want to let everyone know who was affected by the coronavirus, be it your family or friends. Like so many people, ship dates and, leaving for basic training, boot camp, have been pushed back or postponed. And that would really mess me up. Like, so for those of you who were affected by that, like my heart really goes out to y'all. If you have family or friends that got the coronavirus, my heart goes out to you as well. I hope that your family and friends, I hope everyone, I hope this gets resolved quick. So we all just have to stay positive, stay strong. If you aren't working right now, I know how hard that is. Even my job is thinking about closing for maybe a week or 2 weeks or something like that. But we just have to stay strong and stay positive. I know some people put in their 2 weeks ahead of time before their date, you quit your job. Man, I would try and go back and just see for a week or two. Just this corona stuff is, it's bad, man, but just stay positive, you know? And I'm sorry if the coronavirus affected you or your family, your friends. My heart goes out to y'all.